to this computer. We're recording now. And so, yeah,
Okay.
why do you think that that cryptography can change economics?
Yeah. Because, for example, if we compare cryptocurrencies with, for example, fiat currencies,
Fiat
uh,
currencies, yeah,
fiat
fiat.
fiat currencies, fiat currencies, and fiat
Oh,
currencies are printed by the government, so governments can alter their value arbitrarily.
good,
Uh,
yeah. So
but
they can
but
make more of the money
cryptocurrency,
supply.
exactly. But with cryptocurrency, there is a fixed amount, and the value. And if, for example, if the government wants you to take your money off from your bank account, they can do it. But
Good.
with cryptocurrency, you cannot because it's mathematically a hard problem to solve. It's based, yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, I totally agree. So are you an investor? Do you invest in cryptocurrency? Or I imagine you're talking about Bitcoin, or do you think the
yeah.
same?
I have some Bitcoin. Yeah,
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Excellent.
yeah.
Well, you never admit to having any, but but yeah, I understand. It's Bitcoin that you prefer out of all of those
Yeah,
cryptocurrencies. Why Bitcoin? Why not
yeah.
Ethereum or something else?
Like, for example, the biggest problem with Bitcoin, like the biggest virtue that Bitcoin has is that it was like the first coin. So that's why it's like the most important. But the
Yeah, so it
problem
has
I
it has the
see
advantage of starting earlier than the other coins.
exactly, it's like the fi the like the first light, like the first project, the first real project. So, but the problem Bitcoin has, in my opinion, is the proof of work,
Uh-huh.
that it requires too much energy to the network to stay alive. So, for example, if you compare with other types of proofs like proof of stake,
Uh-huh.
which Ethereum 2.0 has,
Uh-huh.
it's much more like sustainable in the from the energetic perspective. That's my only critique to Bitcoin.
My only
But
critique of Bitcoin. That's my only
my only
critique of,
critique
or
of
criticism.
exact
That's my only
yeah, my only
criticism,
criticism.
yeah, of Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I actually think that that's a strength of Bitcoin rather than a
Mm,
weakness. I mean, proof of work.
yeah.
If proof of stake really were better, everybody would sell their Bitcoin and buy Ethereum or one of the other proof of stake coins. But
Mm,
the coin must be attached to the real world. If it's proof of stake, it's not attached to the real world.
yeah.
It must be made by real energy that we actually
Mm,
have. If it's not made by real energy, it has no contact. It has nothing tying it to the real world, and it can be. Well, I think it could be manipulated very easily if it doesn't
yeah.
work. I think it's like gold. The reason one of the reasons why gold is valuable is because it does take time and energy to get the gold
Yeah,
out of the ground.
to extract from like
If
mining, you require mining and you require like purifying the gold, melting the gold,
Exactly,
etc.
exactly. So many
Yeah.
processes, in fact. And if you have gold as well, I used to be a gold bug. I really did. I was very much a gold bug about 20 years ago or 15 years ago. And
Hmm.
I understand that it's actually very expensive to store the gold.
Yeah.
And so usually people buy paper gold and
Yeah,
they don't
exactly. Yeah.
actually own gold, you know.
Yeah, or like when people buy petrol, it's like the same. You usually don't have like the barrel in your house because
Exactly.
it's very inefficient.
Absolutely. You're getting exposure to the price, really, rather than owning an asset. You're actually getting
Mm,
exposure to the gold price or the oil price. Yeah, so I actually think proof of work is a feature rather than a bug. I think it's part of the what makes Bitcoin better, if I'm honest.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I understand it. Yeah. Completely.
But yeah, very
Uh,
interesting to talk to somebody who's into software about these topics because I must admit I don't know much about the technical background. I'm not a
yeah.
software guy. One thing I would like to do very soon is start doing live classes, live
Uh,
streaming. But I want to live stream to platforms like Nostra. I see social
mhm.
media as I think that social media is waiting for a revolution. I think that if we
Yeah.
look at Facebook or YouTube or
Yeah.
Instagram, everybody's sick of them. Everybody is so sick of the bots. Yeah, you don't meet anybody
Yeah.
real on
The
there anymore.
censorship.
The
the
censorship,
censorship.
the bots, the
Yeah,
algorithm, which shows you shit
yeah,
that you don't want to watch. Yeah, well, that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
get on YouTube anyway.
yeah. Totally, totally.
So
Yeah.
I think I really do. I would like to start doing these classes live, but
Mm,
I'd like to broadcast them live onto Nostra, maybe onto Fountain FM, because I know that some of these websites they allow zaps, yeah,
mm,
like bit micro payments, but people can make
yeah,
micro payments to watch, and I really do think that's the future, rather than people just pressing a meaningless like on a video or subscribe.
yeah,
People
yeah,
actually
yeah,
will start to. I mean, even if it's microscopic payments, it's still better than no payment. And I think
yeah.
that will. I really do think that will, and catch on. It will become a trend, a fashion.
Mm,
I hope so.
yeah,
Anyway, we shall see.
yeah. Uh,
Go on, say.
Another thing with Bitcoin, like I would like to
Uh-huh.
see is that like Bitcoin is a currency, is a coin, but people don't actually use it as a coin. They use it more as an active, an economic active. So I would
An
like to see more
economic,
bit.
an investment. You mean? Yeah, they don't spend
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
exactly. So I would like to see more shops and grocery stores, this type of common businesses to
I
accept
totally
Bitcoin
agree. I totally agree.
as
I
a
want to see
currency.
more. I
Yeah,
want to see more ways I can spend my Bitcoin, and that's what I like about this new social media platform. I can actually find a lot of Bitcoiners on there, a lot of people that accept Bitcoin, and so
yeah,
yeah, you can start. I feel like there's actually a circular economy starting on some of these other social media platforms where you can find other people that want to buy and sell Bitcoin. And personally, I do use it. I do use it regularly, as in I
uh-huh.
spend it. I don't just save it. I spend it
Yeah.
regularly.
Cool,
I,
cool,
I
cool.
actually I know quite a few people in the UK that will take
Uh-huh.
Bitcoin already. When people say you can't spend it on anything, it makes me laugh just because I can think of lots of things I can spend it on. Although I agree that yeah, there are lots of companies out there that certainly don't take it still. But
Yeah.
I think there are lots of places you can find.
Yeah, and most of people are in some way, like for example, I'm from Spain, so no one accepts Bitcoin. And
Uh-huh.
first, I think because they are scared of it because they seem like most of people, if you ask here in Spain
Just
about
most
Bitcoin,
people, just most people, or
okay,
most of the people.
okay,
If it's it's never most of people. Just most people is the easiest way. Most people.
okay, perfect. Most people here are in some way scared of Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Maybe because they don't understand the technology
Uh-huh.
or they see Bitcoin as a bubble in some way. And
Uh-huh.
the other part is because if they started to accept payment in Bitcoin, uh, it could be super hard to pay the taxes for them, or the government couldn't make their life easy. Like maybe they will be punished in some way. Yeah. So that's
You're
why
right.
that's the
Yeah,
one.
you're absolutely right. I totally agree. A lot of people are scared to use it. They think that they need permission to
Yeah.
spend money. And
Yeah.
that's very interesting, in my opinion, that so many people are not even brave enough to to trade
Yeah.
with something which is just software. I mean, it's just an invention. It's just
Yeah.
something that's been engineered by a software guy, you know, uh,
Yeah.
and to use that to exchange, why would I need permission? I do wonder
Yeah.
why people have that mentality of, oh, I better ask the government for permission before I buy
Yeah.
something or sell something.
Yeah. Yeah, and also another thing is that Bitcoin requires you to have some kind of responsibility. Like, for example, if you lose your private key,
Uh-huh.
you cannot recover the money. You are cooked.
Yeah.
But for example, with fiat money, you can ask the bank, okay, I lost my password, reset my password, or move my money to this account. I show you my DNI, and because it's all like the system is connected like it's it's not like real money. Literally, there are beats, so you can move those beats whenever you want, and it makes you that like you don't need to be that responsible to manage your money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're in a fiat system, certainly the bank will insure you, yeah, for certain
yeah,
values of money.
exactly. It's like super. I don't remember the word. Like it's super comfortable. Yeah, very comfortable. Like the
Yeah,
fiat system. It's
Okay.
like convenient, handy, easy,
Yeah,
comfy.
it's very convenient. I agree. I agree. And people worry they don't want to lose their money,
Their
of course, their
money. Yeah, of
savings, their
course.
life savings, naturally.
Exactly.
And the bank guarantees that you will certainly have that money. The reason why I still don't like it is because I think that that money is guaranteed to be worth less and less and less
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
year.
Unless.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you're guaranteed to have it, but it's guaranteed also to be less powerful. I mean, less
yeah.
purchasing power every single year.
Yeah, but I think like there is a book which is called Think Fast, Think Slow. Like we have like two approach to thinking. Like people
Uh-huh.
to money use like the fast thinking. Like if they see there are this number in their bank account, they feel okay, I'm safe. Even though the same money with the time will you will have like less buyer power because the money is getting less value
We
because of
often say
inflation.
purchasing
But
power there,
people in
purchasing
the
power.
long run don't see this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they don't see their purchasing power um, uh, uh, well,
Yeah,
disappearing over time. But yeah, it's more subtle. Inflation is actually quite subtle, and a lot of people don't notice it, or they only notice it when they get to the shops, but they don't think about it when they look at their bank account. Can you still
yeah.
hear me? Is it okay, the connection? Is it okay,
Mm.
Miguel? Are you still there?
It's a bit lag.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. I'm sorry, I'm
It's a
not sure
bit
why
lag.
that is. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can try it from my
I don't know.
phone because I have got my phone here as well. I can try the Zoom class from my phone. I'm using the home connection, and I must admit I'm down in the shed. I'm down the
Uh,
garden, so it has to go down along a very long wire, the internet connection. So
mm,
that's maybe why it's not so good. Let me talk to Srijit because I can see Srijit
okay.
has arrived. Sorry, Miguel, but Srijit, are you here? Are you listening? Can
Cool,
you
cool.
hear us? If you can't, then we'll carry on.
Uh,
Hello, Srijit. Are you there?
yeah, yeah, I can, but
Uh-huh.
it's really choppy.
It's really choppy,
It's
yeah?
really choppy.
Okay,
Uh,
I hear you both very well actually here. I can hear your voices each time. It sounds good on my side. It's not good on your side, no?
well, the
No,
sound is it's kind of good, but the video is really laggy and choppy.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly the same.
it's lagging, yeah, on your side. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if I can do anything. If I'm honest, I'm worried if I try it on my phone that it will just mess everything up. What do you think, Srijit, about what we're talking about? Do you have an opinion on Bitcoin or you're not really interested?
Uh, haven't really thought about it that much.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Would you like to do one of the pictures? Because I did ask you to have a look and prepare one of those pictures.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
excellent. Okay, I'll put the pictures up. So here are the pictures. Which one did you choose?
Actually, I haven't chosen anyone.
Okay, we can just do one at
Any one
random.
of them is fine, I guess.
Okay, try this one. Yeah, what can you see in that first picture? Yeah, and I will let you do one in a sec, Miguel. We'll come on to the pictures as well. But what can you see, Srijit? Hello?
Now
Uh-huh.
the voice is also getting cut off.
Should I try on my phone? Yeah, should I give it a try on the phone?
Hello.
Okay, let me try on the phone. I need you to. Oh, maybe I can use the same link actually. I'm not sure. I've not tried this before, but let me just try and if it's hello, hello. Can you, can anyone hear me?
Okay, right. Okay,
Ah,
now we can hear
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Cool.
it's better.
Sure.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there, and I can't see how to do it from my phone if I'm honest on the same one. I thought it would come up on the phone with a meeting in. Ah, there it is actually. Should I try switching? Yeah, because it does say switch. Yeah, let's give it a
Yes.
try. Let's give it a try.